sponsorships and partnerships. Let's talk money and how I handle this on the channel. So if you are a subscriber, I would love for you to know about this so that you understand where I'm coming from if and when I have a sponsorship. And if you are a sponsor, I want you to watch this so that you know how I approach sponsorships to make sure that it's actually worth our time to continue the conversation. So I think this is a super valuable conversation to have for everybody involved so that you understand whether or not this channel is worth your time and attention, and also, I guess, money too. So we'll talk sponsorships, affiliate stuff, and how I've handled both in the past and how I will continue handling it in the future. So let's get into it. Well, it seems like when I hit about 4,000 subscribers that the sponsorship opportunities started coming out of the woodwork. Before that, I didn't have anybody hitting me up and be like, hey, guy, you should really tell everybody that subscribes to you about this thing. But I've been in the world of affiliate marketing and sponsorships, and sometimes we're doing a corporate event where I'm the MC or I'm a keynote speaker, and some corporation is making this whole conference happen. So we'd like to thank our corporate sponsor, so-and-so, making sure that we're working towards a brighter tomorrow, and all that kind of this message brought to you by sponsor kind of thing. With that background, I wanted to make sure that as this channel started getting more and more attention, that part of here's how we make money as an entity was nailed down from day one. So to that end, I've had a website, or like a page on the website, plusoncreator.com. It's a page that I would send to any sponsors or anybody thinking about inviting me to sponsor their thing or to promote it in a video. Now, like I said, when I hit 4,000 subscribers, things started happening. So I would send this page to them, and basically nobody ever gets back to me after reading that page, because what it says is, I'm not going to put my name, I'm not going to put the reputation of this whole project on the line for something that I don't personally use or don't have a alignment in terms of principles. And since most of what we talk about is self-ownership, I mean, that's a lot of my videos are about Obsidian, and I love that because most of our data is on our laptop, our machine, our computer. So you don't even need to use their servers. I mean, if you want the to synchronize your vault, okay, cool. But again, I don't want this to be a whole Obsidian thing. But the reason why I talk about that so much is that it's a tool that I own. I'm not subscribing to it. It's my data, lives locally. I don't have to put all of my life on their servers, and that's why I love it so much. So, is that how your company is set up? Is that how your project is set up? Do you encourage privacy, or are you trying to get people to use your stuff so that you can sell their data to your sponsors and your advertisers? If so, I'm never, ever putting you on on this channel, ever. Like that, no thank you. I don't need that money. I've got a full-time job. I've got a whole career outside of being a YouTuber. So this channel is not my sole source of how I pay the bills. So I don't need to compromise the integrity of the channel just so I can feed my kids. Like that would be the only thing, is if I were in a dire situation and I was like, do I need to tell people to go sign up for this service so that I can feed my kids? Okay, cool. But I'm not in that situation, and you would know if I was. So that's the only situation where I could imagine I would change my tune about anything that I'm talking about here. So most of the time, I say, well, we have to have a philosophical alignment. And then, even if we're aligned on the privacy and self ownership and that kind of thing, you're not going to get any control over what it is that I say. You're not going to review the video. You're not going to be able to say, I love it, but I'd like a couple tweaks here. Could you put our name in it a couple more times? No, you don't. I'm not, this is not a partnership. You don't get editorial control over my channel and the information that I share with you, viewer. I'm not going to let somebody else buy me out like that for a simple sponsorship. Like my relationship with you, the person watching this, and a subscriber in general, my relationship with you is too important to have some company or startup try to give me $50 to tell me how to talk with you. That single thing drives me bonkers. You don't get any review, you don't get any say in what I say, how I say it, or when I say it at all. So, no editorial control, no review, no nothing. You'll see the video as it's released, just like everybody else. And to companies and corporations that are hyper vigilant about their brand and making sure that they're only going to fund people who are going to say nice things, nope. That also guarantees that there are very, very few sponsorships that even make it through that filter. So that's kind of how I handle sponsorships. And if you've noticed, in the 50 plus videos that I've made over the past year and the entire life of this channel, there are no sponsored videos. there aren't any sponsored videos yet. I have found a couple opportunities where folks are building cool stuff that complement what I'm already doing, that I'm personally using, and going, okay, this is super cool. I would tell my mom about this, and that's kind of another high bar that I would have to hit as well. So those are in the works. My second daughter being born relatively recently in the past couple of months means that my ability to sit down and do something like that is vanishingly small. So that's why those aren't going to come out for any time in the near future. So maybe we'll revisit this video in 6 to 12 months or so, but the philosophy behind this video is rock solid. I'm not changing my mind there. So that's the sponsorship side. And then there's the affiliate side. And it's pretty much the same vibe, which is I am going to share things that I use, that I have used, that I find valuable, and took me a lot of time, effort, and energy to figure out how it fits into my work as a creator, as a consultant, as a full-time entrepreneur, and that saves you time. So I go, here's my situation, here's what I use, here's how I use it, here, you go use it. And that's probably going to be an affiliate link, because if it doesn't cost you any extra money and it saves you time, that's value. And if I get a percentage of that, super cool. Now, I know there are a lot of people, especially in the art world, design world, that feel like money is icky and it compromises your integrity. And that's about the most ridiculous thing I could possibly ever think. Because if somebody provides value to you, then you take it and don't exchange an equal amount of value. That's, oh yeah, called stealing. So I don't mind affiliate codes. I don't mind affiliate links and that kind of thing. So that has been part of the channel since day one. You can go buy my books on Amazon directly, and any of the tools that I recommend, the lighting and the camera that I'm using and the microphone and stuff, all the stuff that you could buy on Amazon. Use an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it kicks back like 1% of whatever that is to the person that gave you that affiliate link. So that's also the same kind of level that I've got for things that I sign up for the affiliate program. I'm not going to go through the hassle of jumping through their hoops and giving them all the tax information and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to go through that trouble for something that's a hot piece of garbage that's going to ruin your life because you paid for it. Like, no, no, I don't want to do that. So if it's an affiliate link, it's probably because it's either Amazon or something I've bought directly from the people who made it, and I love it enough to go through the hoops of signing up as part of their affiliate network, whatever you want to call that. So yeah, that's the kind of thinking behind sponsorships, affiliates, and if you've watched this far, hopefully this lays to rest any questions you've got about how and why I do sponsorships or not, and how I would do them in the future. If you did see them, what happened to make it happen. So if you have any other questions about this, hit me in the comments below. And in the meantime, go check out this video that YouTube thinks will be the best for you, and I will see you over there. Remember, if you can change your mind, you can change your life.